Hi, Dr. Lara here. I hope you're doing well today. So welcome to another week of Divinely Inspired Messages. And I'm just going to tune in to see what comes through. So go ahead and sit back and relax and let's bring it in. So right away, I'm feeling that there is some doubt. Not so much self-doubt, but doubt in the way that things are coming about. Like you've been looking forward to something, you've been working towards something, and things are not coming to fruition the way you want them to, or you're just not seeing anything yet. And what they want to remind you of is that when we have a certain perception or a certain end result in our mind, and when we have that and things don't show up the way that we think it should, we think that nothing's happening. So, and they're showing me horse blinders. So what they want to say is like to take off those blinders, not be so rigid in how things are supposed to work out or what they have to look like, because there are so many signs that are in your experience right now that you're not seeing because you have an attachment to how you think it should look. Okay, and oftentimes it doesn't look the way that we think it should, and it actually turns out much better than what we had planned, because our human mind, like our mind can only have a concept of what we know, and it's like this much. But when you tap into that universal energy, to your higher self, to your true essence, there's so much more that can be available to you. And when you let go of the expectation of it having to be this way or that way, and you release that expectation, then the universe comes in and it makes things happen for you. And when that happens, you see those little signs, okay? Because I'm still getting, you will be victorious. What it is that you are working towards, whatever it is, you will be victorious. It will happen. But sometimes we get in our own way. We stand in our own shadow and we don't see. But if we turn around, we can see the light coming in, if that makes any sense. So, but just, don't quit before the miracle happens. And they're just saying, don't give up hope, okay? Don't give up hope. Be here in the now moment, because when we are too focused on the future, we lose all of the gifts that are here today. So bring yourself back to today and intentionally look for the gifts of today. Be grateful for what you have today. And then you will see that there are certain things coming into your life that are signs that you are going to be victorious, okay? And this is exciting too. I wonder if this is a tag on for the first message. But for those of you that are looking for a soulmate, for a relationship, there's divine magic around it right now, okay? And they're saying, oh, they're showing me this, okay? Loosen your grip on it a little bit, okay? Because it's almost like, I want this to happen. I want this to happen so bad, so bad. And the universe knows, okay? The universe knows that you want it to happen. It's in your heart for a reason, and that means that it already exists on another level, and it's just making its way towards you. But when you have your grip on this, and you put your happiness into finding this person, then it kind of like, it clouds the way it's going to be able to come to you. So what they want to say is just kind of relax a little bit, be secure in yourself, and ask yourself this question. It's a very important question. Will I still be happy even if I never find my soulmate? Very important question to ask, because if you're basing your happiness on finding that special person, then there's a whole lot of like lessons that you're going to have to learn along with that. But if you can truly, truly say, in all honesty, that if you don't find that special someone, that your life will still be fulfilling, your life will still be joyous, and you'll still like enjoy your life, then you'll be able to like let that go And when we surrender and when we let things go, that's when we let go of the hold on things and things can come into our experience. So once again, they just want to remind you that if you have this in your heart, if you have this wanting in your heart, it exists on some other level. So it will come to you. But once again, stay in the present moment with this, okay? Whew, big messages today. All right. Oh, and the next one is manifestation. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but the energies, it's kind of like things are like not fast forwarding, but they're coming at like an additional speed. Things are becoming faster, meaning that when you think of something or want to manifesting, they are showing up like this. So be very cognizant of what it is you're thinking, because you know what we're realizing now more than ever is that we really are the creators of our universe. Okay, there can be all of this stuff going on, supposedly going on out there, and if we're locked into that energy, that becomes our reality. But if you lock yourself into, or if you put yourself into another reality, thinking of different things, manifesting different things, you can have a completely different experience than your neighbor. And it's always been this way. But the reason why it's more potent now is because our pineal gland is like really, like it's not so closed down anymore. And there's so much light coming in, and we're just like tapping the surface of how powerful we are. We really are very powerful beings of manifesting, and we've been used by other sources to manifest certain things on this planet. But now that we're pulling ourselves out of that, we get to choose what we want to manifest. Okay, we're no longer in a prison of having to be at the whim of what other people tell us to do. They're telling you that your freedom, your freedom is here, is in here, okay? The freedom of not so much the physical realm, but of your mind, okay? And when you realize that you are not being programmed anymore, you choose to think something different, then that comes in and your whole experience changes, okay? And it can happen like that. So just be aware. You are coming into a very powerful time in your existence, and you are going to be able to manifest things very quickly. Oh, and this is another thing. They don't want you to be afraid of it, okay? Just dabble in it a little bit, you know, but you don't have to be afraid. A lot of people are afraid of their own power because they don't know how to use it. But what they want to tell you is that your higher self is in charge, and you are never given anything that you can't handle. And if you think that you don't know how to do something, ask, and it will come to you. A lot of your information is going to be coming through. You're going to be knowing stuff, but you don't know how you know it. It's because of all these downloads that we've been having, like they're going to start being activated, and you're going to have the motivation and the inspiration and the energy to do all of these things. And you can be like, where'd this come from? But go with it, okay? Go with it, because we're heading into a very, very exciting time. So yeah, so just keep yourself focused in today. Meet the future with joy and with excitement. And just remember, don't stop before the miracle. So many things are coming through and already have come through. Okay, they already have come through. And the more that you notice the miracles that already have come through, that can bring you closer to the ones that we have this joyful expectation for. Okay? So I hope that was good for you. I hope those messages touched your heart and they helped in some way. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.